Hello guys, this is the voice back and welcome to another episode guys. In today's video we are going to talk about negative balance. This is a topic or issue that most of you have never heard of. Alright, now guys, if you've ever heard of this topic before, pause the video and put it in the comment section. Yes, I've heard it before this video. Alright, so we're going to talk about negative balance, what is negative balance, and the type of traders that it affects them and how to remedy the situation. Okay, so if you're robotic or if you're a manual trader, you must watch this video to understand. All right, so guys, if you're excited about this video, make sure you hit the like button. Without further ado, let's jump right straight into the video. Okay, so guys, let's start it right. I want to be straightforward with you with negative balance without bringing in any technicalities or things like that. This is all straightforward stuff. Raw, crude food. Eat it. Okay, now listen, what is negative balance? As the name describes, as the name suggests, negative balance is when your balance is negative. But you ask yourself, when I created the account wasn't negative. So Lord God mine, how did I got into negative? What happened? Because if I create the account is zero. All right, I'm talking about real accounts. Okay, it's at zero. Then you found it, then it goes into positive. Okay, so how did I end up being in negative? And guys, being in negative drawdown is a problem. You call for a problem. And when you are in a negative balance, or when your account is being tagged as a negative balance, it simply means that, bro, you own the broker. You gotta pay the broker. Let's flip it back a little bit to understand what caused all of this that brought me to the point of owning a broker. Okay, how did myself I discovered it? Because this is part of the things that many people don't read about. So how did I discover it? Now let me give you a story, all right, behind my incident. It all started from when I started my robotic journey, all right, years back. And guys, I was chilling, like I was moving from one robot to the other, testing this strategy, testing that. And you know, I think me at the time, I was eating everything that I could get in terms of any robot that you give to me, I'm okay with it. But now there are certain robots that you give to me, I won't even look at it, I will frown at it. All right, so I had this robot that, ladies and gentlemen, was trading so marvelously and wonderfully good. Man, it was an evening robot. Okay, if you can guess the name of that robot, put it in the comment section. Okay, you can take a guess. It was a robot that traded only in the evening. So in the daytime, you won't see the robot causing any havoc. Every evening time, man, I'll come back and this robot has made profit and that's closed and it's back to silent. I saw my accounts growing like exponentially, and I was like, man, I'm living the best time of my life. I was enjoying this robot. Problem at the time, this robot was making me that much money. Okay, what I wasn't understanding at the time, risk management in relation with using robots. This robot was a scalping robot and it was in auto lots. All right, for you that knows what is auto lots, put it in the comment section. Let me hear your voice in the comment section. All right, every time you make money, it's increased a lot. And bro, for a month, 2 months, 3 months, this robot was making me massive money, no loss. If you've not watched my video about scalping strategy, go watch it. Okay, this robot was making me money, no loss. It kept on increasing the lot size to the point that, bro, man, one day it was trading on gold. One day I came back, the market has dropped drastically down, like the market had tanked, and I lost all my money and I went down to negative. At the time, I think I was growing a smaller account. I was trying to flip a smaller account. The account was at, I think it was $100 account, and I flipped it up to, I think, $300 or $400. Okay, 100 accounts, and this robot flipped it up to $300 to $400. Real account. This way back. And I came back, okay, and I saw my account sitting in negative 1,500 and something. And I was like, okay, I need to wipe up my eyes. Maybe I'm not seeing well. Is it positive or negative? As much I was trying to clear up the negative, it wasn't going off. It was real. It wasn't a dream. I was seeing negative 1,500. And I was like, whenever did this happen in trading? Whoever owns the broker. What I know is that, when your account's finished and they shut it down for you and that's all. That's what I was thinking. Not knowing that, bro, man, ladies and gentlemen, you can own the broker. That is when I got exposed to negative balance thanks to this robot. Okay, I learned my story from it, fixed the situation, and I said I gotta make a video out and help other brothers out there so that they don't go through the same situation. All right, because if you are dealing with the wrong broker, I was dealing with a good broker, I'm still with that broker right now using my robots and all these kind of things on that same broker. Okay, I'll put the broker's link in the description. I'm with 3 brokers right now. There are links in the descriptions and you choose one of them. All right, but I was with this broker. They helped me out a lot because they had what they call negative balance, which nobody talks about. It's one of the things that you want to ask your broker. Do you have negative balance? So if a broker says, yes, we have negative balance, what does it mean? It means is when your account goes into negative balance, they will reset your accounts for you and you don't have to pay anything. But if the broker don't have negative balance, which a lot of brokers do, they don't have negative balance. They don't tell you. They will pay you out, make the money, they will pay you. But the day the day you will go into negative balance with them, bro, man, you will cry cuckoo. You will cry so badly. All right. So ask your broker if they have negative balance so that when you go into negative, for whatever reason, you don't know. It depends on your strategy too at times. So if you're a scalper most of the time or you trade with no stop loss, then you may want to look for a broker that has negative balance. Okay. I'm just putting it out there. Okay. So that is one thing you need to put in mind. Okay, so since I touched on it a little bit, let me talk about it first. All right, who are those that negative balance can affect? Okay, so negative balance primarily can affect traders without stop loss or traders with a very big stop loss. Traders with a very big stop loss. Traders normally who are scalpers. If you are using a scalping strategy or if your robot, a scalping robot, it is making you a money today and you're laughing, understand the risk equation, okay, related to your account balance, and if it's in auto loss, how much every time the robot is increasing. Very, very important. If not, one day you will go cry, okay? Even if it doesn't take you into negative balance, it could misbehave that will make you regret, and you don't want that. It can happen to robotic traders who have a big stop loss and manual traders who are scalpers as well. Manual traders who are scalpers that have very, very big stop loss, or manual traders who don't use stop loss at all. Okay, so they don't use stop loss, they have imaginary stop loss. They have what they call imaginary stop loss. So in other words, they know where they will get out in the market and all those kind of things. That's good. Keep pushing. But I'm saying that this market, you don't know what this market's gonna do tomorrow. So you might as well get yourself ready. That's why they place the stop loss there. Feel me? So even if you have imaginary stop loss, just pull the stop loss, just put it somewhere low down below your imaginary area, just to protect yourself and just to safeguard the account. Normally, when things like that, when your account is going into negative, the broker, when it hits a certain amount, comparison with your lot size, the broker will cut the trade. But in the areas whereby the brokers find it difficult to cut the trade is when there is an aggressive movement. And that is what got me into negative balance, and my robot was not able to stop the trade. Not even a manual trader could do that. Do you guys see what happens normally on Juj? That, the Bank of Japan comes in and the market goes down, like drastically down. So you may want to be careful about that. All right. If anything else comes in your mind, guys, put it in the comment section. All right. It could be a help to me or it could be a help to someone else. All right. How to prevent negative balance. This topic is not that much popular because a lot of you've not even seen your account in negative before. All right. Because truth of the matter is this: when your account goes into negative with a broker, you will have to pay the broker. And I don't think nobody came into the trading industry game to be wanting to pay the broker. You came in the game to want to make money from the broker and in the market, not to pay the broker. Imagine your account going into negative. Here is the case that you have to pay the broker. Because one thing is this: if your account account goes into negative, okay, and if you don't pay the broker, you can't trade on that account anymore. So that is why I want to give you the preventive options, all right, the things that will help you to prevent all of these cases. So let's start with the first one, all right. The first one is the classic thing, which I've already even talked about. Make sure you guys use stop loss, all right, ladies and gentlemen. If they put it there for you, it's because they know what happened, okay? Mr. Moneymaker, Lady Moneymaker, please put stop loss. Even if you're going, your imaginary stop loss is somewhere, all right, just keep the stop loss somewhere, okay? So that at least if you go into negative balance, having used a stop loss and your broker is making an accusation against you, you have a say. You can tell your broker that, hey, listen, I had my stop loss here, so you can't tell me that this and this and that. Are you guys getting me? But if you didn't have no stop loss, you can't come against the broker, because the brokers, they advise, they recommend all these people. If you ask them, they will tell you, we recommend that you use stop loss. If you don't use stop loss, that's you. But we recommend that you use stop loss, because if you don't use it, there are consequences for any action. Guys, you need to know that, all right? So make sure you use your stop loss, all right? Regardless of your strategy, make sure you use your stop loss, so that you can avoid negative balance when there are aggressive moves in the market. Let's move to the second. Preventive. Okay, so the other thing that can help you prevent this is for robot traders and for both manual traders, all right, is to have an account manager. Not many people have an account manager in their EA or trading manually as well, okay? If you trade manually, you still need, or you can have, an account manager. What does an account manager do? An account manager safeguard your account. They supervise over your account, okay? They avoid or they intervene to see to it that any abnormal activity is not taking place on your account. Okay, they see to it based on the parameters that you will input in the account manager. They will see to it that whenever time that one of those parameters is breached, including your equity or your balance drawdown and all these kind of things, you put it in. Anytime that one of these things is breached, they come in. That is the job of an account manager. I've not seen that much of an account manager's EA around, so I ended up created my own that I use for both my personal accounts, and I have one that I use for ProFirm, all right, account manager. So if you need an account manager, you can reach out to me and I'll hook you up with a good and a professional account manager. Or you can look in the description if you find the link to my site whereby you can purchase the account manager. Very, very, very important, all right? With the account manager, you don't need to be around your computer, because you set the risk parameters, and when the market misbehaves and it is taking you closer to this risk limits, then account manager will come in. Or if your robot is misbehaving, then the account manager will come in and close everything, close every trade, shut everything down, and you will come back and it will leave you a notification that this is what happened. That is why I closed everything, so that you know that, oh, okay, this thing happened, and that is why the account was frozen. Was stopped, and no activity was going on your account. All right, that's an account manager for you, for those that don't know. Okay, so guys, let's talk about what you can do to remedy a situation like that when your account goes into negative balance. All right, when you are owning the broker, what can you do? Okay, so what you can do, which everybody don't like, is paying back the broker. Okay, so that's why I said that if you don't want to pay back the broker, then make sure that you are working with a broker that has something that is called, just with this same name, negative balance. Ask the broker, excuse me sir, excuse me broker, excuse me madam, do you people have negative balance? Okay, if they say yes, don't do anything, register with them. Not to say that you will be going in negatives, because I don't know what will happen next. All right, but brokers that do have negative balance, when you go into negative, you just write their support team and they will reset your account. That is what I did, and my broker reset my accounts for me, and I didn't pay them anything, and I started trading, and today I'm still trading with them. All right, but if your broker don't have negative balance, then you can't do anything on your account. You have to pay them first. Okay, if you don't pay them, then the only option you have is to go to another broker and trade with the other broker. Okay, but you know, all this hassle of finding a good broker, a broker that pays, and all these kind of things. All right. So you may want to watch that out. Okay. I think I've said pretty much all the things to be done in the first point. The second thing is to write the support team, write the brokers. Please, hey, I see this my accounts in negative balance. Okay. Can you please reset the accounts for me? Okay. And they will reset it up for you. Okay. If they have a negative balance. All right. Very, very important. If your broker don't have a negative balance, then they can't reset it for you, which leads me to the third point, which I've already said before, which is hit and run. You hit the negative, you run. Okay, so don't trade with the broker anymore because you have to pay them and you're not willing to pay them. All right, brokers are not happy about me saying this, but it is what it is. Feel me? Let me know in the comment section. Right, it is what it is. Yo, you didn't come to pay the broker, you came to make money. Okay, you to make sure you don't own brokers. Okay. Yeah, guys, basically these are the things that you have to do in case of negative balance. Guys, having said that, thank you very much for your time, and guess what, I approve this one too as well, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.